When did you hit a million subscribers on YouTube then? Because so at 20, you're sort of around the
Hmm.
200K mark, and your
Yeah.
content sort of switches more into the fitness industry, like workouts, diets, that kind of thing. So when was the next big step? When did the 1 million come? Because that's a huge deal.
I was 21. I That year was a big year. I hit it at like I think it was December or November of 2021. And with that year, I met my now wife.
Mm.
I met her in the summer, like late spring, early summer. And her brother was also a YouTuber. They're all YouTube. They all did YouTube. It was her, her brother, and her sister, even her mom, kind of.
Wow.
They all do social media. I know, crazy thing to walk into. I did a collab with her brother, and it's all on YouTube too. Like it's all posted. It was like I went on a date with Claudia, it's my wife,
Yeah.
and it was like a blind date thing that was like kind of just like kind of skittish, like a joke. But I was like acting like a real like douchebag is the kind of that was the joke of the video.
Yeah.
Like I'm being a douchebag, and we end up hitting it off. We hang out,
This is my
we
brand
hang
new
out, stay
podcast,
up
The Good,
talking
the
all
Bad, and the
night,
Beast.
and so like our relationships kind of starts there. And with her doing content, her brother doing content, myself doing content. We all just started making a ton of videos together as well as like I started dating her and all of our channels like just started exploding like crazy. I think I went from like 500 maybe I think I went from like 400,000 subscribers to like 800 in a few months
Wow.
like
Yeah. And
and now that was
just through
crazy.
that collaboration, because there's a big thing, isn't it? Like you can put yourself in front of a camera, but when you bounce off of somebody, that energy can take a step up. It gets twice as
Oh yeah.
engaging. So
Yep.
who was the main? Was Claudia the main and antagonist for that, or was it Claudia's brother?
Yeah, no, I think it was Claudia, like, me and Claudia were making a ton of videos, and they were going crazy, like,
Yeah.
people were I mean, obviously, everyone loves relationship content, especially when it's a new relationship, and I remember posting videos back then and getting, like, 60,000 views in 1 hour, and I was like, "What?" Even now, that's great,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
still fantastic, and I was like, "What is going on?" Like, this is in like, people were glued.
Hit
It was like reality TV.
yeah. You sort of hit that algorithm. I mean, a good-looking girl
Yeah.
really helps that as well.
Of course.
Massively. Yeah, I've noticed that. You put a fit bird on the channel, it tends to boom.
It just
So
fucking
so
goes up.
you sort of married into the best algorithm possible.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the best way that's a hilarious way to put it. But yeah, we grew a ton of followers, like, just cross collaborated a ton, and then by November, I crossed over to 1,000,000 subscribers, and what was really cool was her brother is so smart, like, in everything, like, he's just a really brilliant guy.
Mm.
And he taught me so much about YouTube. Like, I genuinely think that if I never met him, I'm sure I would have eventually found out all the things I did, but it was like a skipping grades almost. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went
yeah.
from freshman my ninth grade to 12th grade immediately by meeting him. And it was like a cheat code pretty much because he just taught me that like all these different things, how you do your intros, how you title and thumbnail things. And I didn't even think about that stuff. Like I was always good at taking thumbnails because I just thought that this looks good and like what looks good, what doesn't.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to having like a big idea, like you can make vlogs, like uh our first date is a vlog. But then if you do like I took her on the most expensive dates in the world. I don't know. It's like more of an idea. And I learned that there's these bigger ideas, like the conceptual type of content, which I feel like you and I kind of both do, like
Mm.
when we do like big ideas. And that just gets more views, like period.
Yeah.
And I learned that through him and started implementing that. And that's when I just leaped up to a mill. And then and then within, 6 more months, now I'm at 2 mil. And then I just kept learning and learning. So
What
it's just,
do
it's
I
just
do you mind me
crazy.
asking where Claudia's channel's at and where her brother's channel's at? Just out of interest.
Yeah, I think Claudia's at like 500,000 now. I think when I met her, she was at like 400 maybe. Her brother was at like almost at a million. He crossed over once we met,
Oh,
not because of
wow.
me, but just like the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
had a million. Or their sister Kennedy has 1.6 million on YouTube. She doesn't really make YouTube videos anymore, but she does like her Instagram's like 1.7 million,
Yeah, yeah.
crazy
So
engagement. Their whole
the whole
they're
family
famous.
literally, yeah, that's crazy.
It's wild. And you know what's crazy? It all stemmed with their mom, Jen, and she has a channel that I don't know if you've ever seen like body paint pranks where like you paint your
Yes.
body
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
fake clothes. She literally was like the originator of that on online.
What, so she'd,
So,
like, put, like, a painted dress on
yes,
and then
yes, all
go
those
into a public
videos, like
place?
yep, all those videos that are like mega viral on Facebook and YouTube from like 2015 and like 2013 maybe, probably 2015, they're all Jen and Claudia's mom, which is
Wow.
crazy.
I it just
Yeah.
brought up a little memory, so, I just had to type it in to find out the name. Ruby Frank, does that ring a bell?
Maybe. Let me look this
You
up.
nearly
What was that?
spat your drink. Oh, you're gonna have to look up Ruby Frank. I thought you were gonna spit your drink out then. So she was the mom who started doing YouTube and then
Oh, oh yeah,
like
okay,
exploited
okay.
her kids to the absolute limit, to the
Oh
point
my
and then
god,
apps like
yeah.
locked them up in dungeons and like
No,
crazy.
I saw a documentary on her, and that was sad.
It was
That's
nuts.
brutal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
is Claudia's mom the Ruby Frank of your
No,
life?
no, no. She's actually the opposite. It's funny because the brother, his name is Brandon. He was kinda like the brains behind it. So when they made all the and that's like I said, he's a really smart guy. Jen was the artist.
Yes.
Brandon was like the brains behind the operation, and then even their sister Kennedy became like one of their painters as well. So they made that content. Then Brandon was like, "Wait, I have a viral family. Let me make family content." They made family content, and then all of them one at a time basically were like her sister Kennedy was like, "I'm not going to college." Started a YouTube channel. It was successful.
Yeah, wow.
Claudia was graduating nursing school and was like, "I'm just gonna let me try this instead of being a nurse." And now they all do social media
So
for a living.
their full-time occupation now is basically social media. Your whole
Yeah.
family, pretty much.
Yeah, everybody. No one in our family works a 9 to 5 pretty much.
That's crazy.
Crazy, I know.
That's not but
We're
that's
all we're all like
such,
we're
yeah.
all very, very
Yeah,
lucky.
you are, but you're all very lucky to have found each other in that respect because if you're all in that bubble and you're all striving to, better ideas, what can we do next? You're collabing. It's like the perfect sort of concoction of family members and people. Even if you weren't a family, you bring those people together, you're gonna thrive. Put them into a
Totally.
family scenario, you're gonna thrive even more because you're really looking out for
Mhm.
each other's best interests, aren't you?
Yeah. It's crazy.
So 8.6 million subscribers, and you reckon we're gonna hit 10 million within a few months?
I think so. Right now I have like a quarter million subs a month, so I guess what is that? Technically, that's like 9 I guess that would be like 9 months from now I'd hit it, but I think with the way, like, it's kinda getting, like every few months, it'll be like quarter mil, quarter mil, quarter mil, 350,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like, all I need to do is basically make 5 viral shorts and keep posting long form videos, and I think we'll be there, like, some shorts, like, if you do it correctly, like, you know the bar bend one?
Yep.
Those those are so viral, it's so crazy, but if you do that and you have, like, a call to action to subscribe, you can gain 100,000 subs in, like, a
Yeah,
week.
wow, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Because some of them go, like you can get, like, 40 million views in a few days, can't you?
Yeah,
They go
yeah,
stupid
it's
off.
like the virality is insane, and you could pump those out so much quicker than long form.
Yeah.
So
Do
it's
you put
like
them all on the same channel? So you do your long
yeah.
form, and then in between your long form videos, you're doing the short form as well. Is it under a
Yeah,
minute?
yeah, most of them are under a minute. I found that if they go over a minute, they don't really perform as well just because I think it's, like, it's too long.
Yeah.
Some TikToks over a minute can hit, but I have a hard time doing that. I feel like the shorts audiences just want quick hitters, like, they just want, like, 20 seconds,
Yeah.
15
Do you
seconds.
not find
So
that
if you could
do you not find that, like, posting
okay,
the short form content on the video affects the long form, or do you think they boost each other?
I think it can boost it. I actually I posted them like within the same few hours. Like I posted a long form and then 4 hours later posted a short form to see if it would affect it, and there's no effect.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
It could help if like if the short form blows up,
Yeah.
then I'm sure that people can go and find your long form.
And you do a short form video as a part of the long one, and then sort of bump it to the long form video. Like it's like a
Yeah,
clip of the long
ideally.
form. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Ideally, that's the way it would go. Or it's like at least with the same people. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like if we collabed, it's like, okay, I'll bring the bar bend. We'll do our normal
Yeah, I
video, and
got
then at
you.
the end of the video, we'll do that real quick, and then we'll post it, and hopefully it would cross over.
Yeah, that's interesting because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do try a bit of YouTube, and working out those algorithms is a mystery. Like,
Oh my
so
god,
it's
yeah.
good to hear it from someone who's doing so good. Where do you think the ceiling is? Obviously, we've got Mr. Beast. How many subscribers has he got now? Something like 400 million.
Yeah, like 420 or 450 million, which
450
is
million subscribers. That's the biggest there is on YouTube now.
God, that is
Where
insane.
do you think the ceiling is for Mr. Beast and also the ceiling for someone like yourself?
Hmm. I think Mr. Beast truly can get to 1 billion one day because YouTube's growing.
Mm,
I don't know how fast that'll be, but with shorts, with YouTube like YouTube is more popular than TV.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure YouTube grossed more money than Netflix this year. Like they just released that. Don't
Wow.
don't mark my words, but yeah, they beat out like
That's
the biggest
nuts.
streaming
Yeah,
platform, which
that's
is
nuts.
crazy. And they're gonna keep growing. So I would assume that I have no doubt that he would get to like 700, 800 million.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious on like how it might end up going like and start slowing down because there's just literally not enough people left
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah.
subscribe. And then for someone like myself or even us in the fitness viral space, um I truly believe that I could get to 20 million, especially with shorts.
Mm.
Like realistically, maybe that's like, a 15 million long form, 5 million short kind of ratio. But I have no doubt that 20 million is not doable because the most viral videos of mine have 20 million views, 18 million, 15 million, 17 million views. So it's like it's far and few between ideas that can get that many views.
Mm, yeah.
But as time goes on, it's like we're kind of me and anyone in this space that does fitness we're kind of unlocking more levels to it. So like when someone does a video, the strength competition, construction worker versus bodybuilders, it's one of my most popular videos. When someone like myself does that, it literally unlocks like new levels where you're like, oh my gosh, maybe there's a different competition that we could do. Maybe there's something viral with Eddie Hall that we could do that's gonna be big. Like you versus those three dudes, the shorter dudes, when you fought them, or two, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what the
yeah.
number was. Like that is so viral
Yes.
that like if you I mean, I'm sure that what did that could probably got hundreds of millions of
I
views,
think
right?
one of
That from
them, so one of those short clips on Facebook got 500 million views.
So exactly, like that's
Yeah.
fitness. It is fitness. Like if you did that for a long form video or something, like even just short form, there's no way you can't get 5 million subscribers from that video,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Because that's 500 million views. Like if you have a conversion on that
Yeah.
for followers, that's insane.
Yeah.
So the ceiling just keeps getting higher. It really does,
But but
which
but
is
but but in
awesome.
terms of you think you're gonna land about the 20 million mark?
I have no doubt that I'll get 10. I
Yeah.
have very big confidence to get 15. Once I get there, I'll probably say the same thing about 20. So I feel like it's just a matter of time and expansion. I think the biggest thing is like if you limit yourself to thinking that maybe a niche can only get so many subscribers, it's going to be tough to ever break out and do that. But I'd love to be the first,
Mm.
to be like, look, it is possible to do that. And I think here's why I say that even 20 is possible is because fitness is growing so much as a whole. Like the world is becoming more intelligent that drinking and going out to bars all the time or pubs as you might call them like is bad.
Yeah.
Staying up late and not sleeping is bad.
Mm.
All these things I feel like because of social media, it's talked about more. So therefore, it's growing the presence of like there's run clubs that are getting more popular than the bar down the street.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like if that keeps going and people keep focusing on health, I'm sure that all of us will just keep growing with it, which is great.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Big love the beast. Take care.